I'm Brenda Earl Stokes, the owner and creator of Piano Skills for Singers, the only online piano course for singers created by a singer. Now, as a follow-up to my post on how to use the metronome, I want to share with you one of my favorite resources for practicing. And I kind of think of it as a metronome alternative. It's an app that's called Drum Genius. Drum Genius is an app that you can get for your smartphone or tablet device or computer. That's really cool because you can play along with not just a drum machine sound, but actual sample drummers who are playing in the style of some of the great masters. And so you don't get a robotic drum sound, you get a very, very natural drum sound. It comes in a whole ton of different styles, from a variety of medium swing, jazz, up-tempo swing, ballads, straight eights, and it also goes into play all these cool Brazilian grooves, shuffles, waltzes, New Orleans feels, even some odd time signature and some pop rock material. What's really great about Drum Genius is that it usually is about a 4 or an 8 bar phrase of the drum groove, and you can practice along with it kind of ad nauseum. You could play forever with this loop that's going on. And depending on the style of the song you're working on, you could try out a few different grooves to kind of determine which one sort of helps you with your improvising or helps you with whatever you're working on. So I'm going to practice walking a bass line and comping along with this. This is called swing. This is under swing medium slow 1, and all it is a basic ride pattern. All right, 1, 2, ready, go. So I can actually change the tempo of that if I want to work a little bit slower or a little bit faster, or if I want to try a different groove altogether. Let me try a different medium swing groove at the same tempo. So this is Victor Lewis on Come Rain or Come Shine. Okay, from the Chasing the Bird, it's a Bobby Hutcherson record called Landmark. And this is what Victor Lewis plays, all right? Now this is approximately the same tempo as the last piece that we were playing, but it's got a very different feel. So this makes it a little bit more interesting for my practicing. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that becomes really fun to practice because that gives me some very different information. Now, right now, I'm playing a very strict comping rhythm in my right hand, but if I wanted to get a little fancier and try some different rhythms out, I actually have a lot of rhythmic information that I'm getting from the Drum Genius, which is terrific. So you can kind of explore, try a different one, try some different grooves, and then I'm going to show you something fun that I like to do for classical practicing. So even if you're not practicing jazz per se, I love to use the Drum Genius. I love to use it for practicing classical etudes or classical pieces. This particular piece is a Carl Czerny etude. It's one of the etudes for the left hand, and it's in 4/4 time with a lot of 16th notes in it. So rather than just practicing with the boring old metronome, I actually like to tie in the Drum Genius playing a baião. And a baião is a Brazilian style of music that is very 16th note heavy. So this is kind of fun. So this is the first baião in Drum Genius. All right, so again, way more fun than just this typical metronome. And the additional bonus of this is that I get to hear the subdivision of the 16th notes. All right, so now we're going to try baião 2. So this has got a very different feel to it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what can I say? The Drum Genius is so much fun to practice with, and it's a terrific metronome alternative. Now, I love to practice this myself, and I also have students, including my younger classical piano students, actually love Drum Genius too, because we get to fiddle around and play with some different ways. And it's kind of a sneaky way to practice with the metronome and get to hear some extra subdivision. So that was what I love about the app Drum Genius. If you enjoyed this video, make sure that you tap subscribe in the bottom right-hand corner and check out my website, pianoskillsforsingers.com, the only online piano course for singers created by a singer.